Well, the Lakers demonstrated exactly how to attack the Suns' zone by getting it right there to Drummond. That collapsed the defense, and then that's what Rob was talking about. When it flows within, like to a big, a lot of open threes, and the Lakers did a good job of knocking them down.
Always, ball movement can always outmove the defense, so keep it popping.
Pop. Let's hear what Frank Vogel had to say after this win. He just spoke with Mike in the media.
Hey, Frank, with all the different talk about lineups and cohesion and figuring all that out, how much does just Anthony Davis playing at that level paper over some of that and lead the way?
Yeah, well, all that other stuff is just trying to patch it together, while we're getting our stars back healthy and with their legs under them and rhythm and timing up to speed. And you see Anthony just getting a little bit stronger every game. A little bit more in rhythm every game, and just a sensational performance by Anthony tonight.
I suppose the free throw line is an example of the aggression that he showed, but was there something that you saw from a mindset standpoint with him about the way that he was going to attack this game at Portland as well?
Yeah, well, I think there was matchups in both games, that were a problem for our opponent, and we wanted to make sure that we exploited that. And we were able to do that. We're doing a better job getting the ball inside, when they're trying to take him away, and we've had some games where we didn't feed the post very well or play to the double teams, and, we're getting better each game with that. And, AD was finding people, and our guards were getting him the ball in position to score.
And Frank Gannon just asked AD about LeBron, and he said basically, trust me, he'll be fine based on what he saw to you. Is there anything you can share along those lines about kind of confidence of him coming back and getting to where he expects to be?
Yeah, no, he looks good in his workouts. Obviously there's going to be a little bit of a, an adjustment period with him in terms of getting his rhythm and timing back. Hopefully we have enough time. For that to pick up very quickly. I tend to learn to have confidence in LeBron James in situations like that. And, we've said all along, we're going to battle through this stretch the best we can and try to get as healthy as we can down the stretch, knowing that we can do big things if we get our two horses and really our whole team back, Dennis included.
Hey Frank, I know you talked a lot about AD's legs being a huge factor in how he's played lately, but is there something that you think maybe the stakes of these games and the standings and trying to still get the 6 seed has brought out this side of him that's a little more competitive?
Yeah, I think that's the silver lining that no one's really talking about right now is, for the last couple of weeks, in the last 2 games, we've been playing really every possession matters type of basketball, which is what the playoffs are like. That's what the playoff intensity is about. And sometimes you have a playoff seeding locked up and you kind of coast into it. You're just not as sharp as you need to be going into the playoffs. But the urgency that we've been forced to play with, I think has come out in Anthony's performance the last couple games, and I think it's going to benefit our whole group.
Brez chomping at the bit to get in here. What do you got, Brez?
Well, we got to take a look at the big picture, right? We got to go right to the standings. Where are the Lakers? A lot of talk about that right now. They're a game behind Portland now, so they picked up a half a game tonight. Each team has 4 games left. Keep in mind, the Blazers have the tiebreaker. So the Lakers have to finish a game ahead of Portland if they want to avoid the play-in. If we move to their schedules, like I said, each team with 4 games. Portland's schedule harder than the Lakers. They each play the Rockets. That's kind of a gimme game. They're the worst team in the NBA right now. But look at how the Blazers are going to finish. The top team in the West, the second best team in the West, and the third team in the West. I want to say Denver.